Hello everybody, we're back on the next episode. It sounds a bit like Dr. Dre. Hey, 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 hey. Right. So, we need to put the second lot of fertiliser over on this. Like you say, it's a bit all over the place with fertiliser. The issue we have, well, it's not an issue really, but the tractor, the little beast, is a bit low on fuel. So I think what I'm going to do is just going to get a few fuel canisters. So we'll nip to the shop. As you can see, the greenhouses now, which we're into in winter, have got the covers on them. Brilliant. So this episode, as sort of mentioned, I think it's going to be a bit of a strange one. I'm going to skip forward a few months now, really, just to get winter out of the way. Got snow coming after, so if we do get snow, I'll stop it and we can have a look, bit of a wander around in the snow. So I think really this next section will be time lapsed quite a lot, and potentially me just coming in and out with not a lot of talking. So what we'll do, I'll jump now into a little bit of a time lapse, just getting the fuel back and getting everything fertilised. I'll need to put more water in the greenhouses. Let's have a look. I don't know where the fuel canisters come under. There, diesel canisters 25. Diesel barrel 1,500 litres. How much is that? 20 litres. That's 25. Right, so I've got 100 litres there. Maybe the big barrel, to be honest, is something we can look at a little bit down the line. But for now, we'll just use these. I've brought the little trailer with me because I was thinking if I put them in the back, it might actually put it in the pickup. I don't think it would, but we shall see. So we're going into the time lapse now. Strap them down. I'll see you soon.
I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank, cranking up the radio, playing old Hank. It ain't that long till I'm back at the farm. I'm pulling up the truck down at the dock. It's time to do some cruising, baby, get a little stuck. It's a Saturday joyride, Percy Beach is the spot to take the blues away. We're on a boat, we're feeling fine, drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up
back. I thought I'd just have a quick stop here. Obviously it's snowing now. We've got all the greenhouses full. We're all ready to go. I should have really washed the truck. I did wash the small tractor, as you can see, the little beast, the LB. We need a bit of sorting out, to be fair. The little tractor was fueled, which didn't take that much actually. It's probably why it got empty so quick. It's probably a good thing. Our silo, it all looks sort of in place, you know what I mean? I don't think anything sort of looks out of place at the moment. We've got to think of obviously what we're doing here. But the reason I've stopped it obviously is to look at the snow and into the sails just to see if there is anything. See this, that is tempting, 18,000. And it holds 26,000 litres. The only problem is I've not got a tractor which will pull 26,000 litres. 21,000 is good, but it's starting off at 70, and I've already got 100 brake anyway. It has got a front loader attacher which I need. It's not got anything on the front in regards to like a PTO though, which is sort of a bit of a downer in all honesty. So what we'll do, we'll start skipping months. So I don't want to sort of start rushing through stuff. Our money's going to go up obviously because we're just selling straight from the greenhouse. So we've got a little bit of income every month, just to keep us ticking over. I was hoping the snow would be there, but no. These are coming on lovely now. Yield bonus only 80%. Obviously we've got like stones, lime needs to be done rolling. Sugar beet is coming on loads as well. We're gonna get into to harvesting this soon. The store, I mean, don't get me wrong, that would be immense, but there's no way I've got 84,000. Even if 54% off, I'm still 54% of the way. No, I've got quite off. I've nearly got that. I've got everything I need to harvest the sugar beet, which should be the first one, ready to go. So this hasn't been fully fertilised, which is a bit of a shame. But we should. I think we still make a decent amount off that. What I'm just going to do now is, I think when I've been playing, I've noticed that if you skip forward, then sort of after 12 o'clock, midday, on the sales store, they tend to update it again. So it updates sort of twice a day, or twice a month really, in theory. So I'm just testing that out, so I'm just skipping a bit of time. We haven't got much to do in regards to obviously where we stand. So if I reduce that to 120, see, I mean, an harvest that is pretty good. 5,600 litres, but I've actually already got an harvester which is even cheaper in plan, and we are going with that one. But yeah, so they've added that, which is nice. 250 brake horsepower for that shallow cultivator, 6 meters, no chance. Right, so what we'll do is skip forward again. Probably better to give it another skip forward after this. So the sugar beets are still growing, the soybeans still growing. It's looking good. Again, money's just creeping up slowly. That was a good month in regards to sales, so I'm quite happy with that. And in the store, That's just the 2 remaining from yesterday. So speed time up again. So again, looking to expand. I think what I want to do first of all is get the both, well not both, but obviously one of the harvests out the way. This is going to be the time consumer, 100%. This one shouldn't, it will take a long time with what I've got planned, but it's not going to be as bad as the other one. There are things we need to buy: a implement, either a tractor or a skid steer loader. With it's actually gone past, so let's have a look. A field creator, 160 brake, got no chance of doing that. That's 100 brake, cultivator. Nothing really which tickles the fancy, but I'm thinking about doing some sort of grass work with the profits off at least one or both of these fields. And maybe bringing in sheep was like a quick fix. Sort of just get another way of income. Who knows? So skip forward again. Are we back to snow in March? Snowing in March. Yeah, what should be white over? Yep, in March. Let's have a quick look at the sales. I mean, if you're having animals, that's immense. It's too soon for me. £10,000. You'd be absolutely laughing. The slurry spreader, quite good. Other than that, nothing spectacular. Sugar beet, I'm glad they're not ready for harvest. 100% glad they're growing. So we're not doing too bad. We're getting up close to midday again. And we can have a look at the updated sales. Again, I just don't think there's as much we can do in these few months. Updated sales. Nothing this time. Oh, snow stopped at least. Right, skip forward once more. Again, obviously, we're skipping forward. The money's going up considerably because of. Let's just slow this down just a little bit. I think these might be ready for harvest. Yep. We are good to go on the sugar beet. So what I'm going to do is just slow time back down to normal rate. And these aren't going to be far off at all. So let's have a quick look. So growth, they're going to be ready in a month or so. These are ready to go now. In regards to the field size, I think obviously they look completely different, but in regards, I don't think they're far off. Because if you sort of cut that off there, drag that down, maybe the soybeans a little bit bigger, which is probably what I wanted. So while we're here, let's have a quick look in the shop. Absolutely nothing. Right, what I'm going to do is save it here. And what we're going to do is actually just get everything prepared for harvest. So let's just get that saved. I'll be all over the place, but we've got it. So what I'm going to do is look at what we've got available in the store in regards to front loaders and trailers. Get the best price we can. So I will be checking ModHub. So I'll see you soon. Hello everybody, we're back and we are harvesting. As you can see, I've got an helper just to help get this initial bit out of the way. We've had a little bit of purchasing, as you can see by the money coming down. I think for the money we've done quite well. hopefully it should be the case that I can get the trailers with the truck. So I'm going to go nip up to the shop now and get the trailers, and I can show you what we have actually got. Let's get rid of that help menu. There's a bit of an issue where I was trying to figure out just before we started that it wasn't unloading, which I figured out. You have to actually put it to unload. I thought it just threw them out automatically to the floor, but it doesn't, so we figured that. It's going to be a long old process, and I am going to be honest, this is probably going to be filmed in a few parts. I'll time lapse some, I'll do some off camera, probably time lapse the start, and then the end, I think, is probably the best way to go. And as you get to the store, you'll actually see what we've bought, which I'm hoping is going to be more than enough. So we have the Bobcat skid steer. Let's get this started up. This has got to get back as well, so we've got to drive this back. I wasn't expecting it to be quite as movable as that, but the front loader is 2,000 litres, so more than enough to get into the trailers, which I was a little bit potentially concerned about when looking at trailers, so that's why I've gone with what I've got. So we can turn the engine off there. So the trailers we've gone with, let's get this hooked up first of all. They hopefully will link together, hence the two different connections. So actually I'll connect this up first because it's going to be hilarious looking while reversing. At least if I do it first time. As you can, oh no, definitely not. Right, so that is connected, and we can actually just have a look at the store. It's still the same. So trailers, 10,000 litres each, that's 20,000 litres, and I think they cost 6,500 in total. And it was 25,700 for the Bobcat and bucket. So we've done well. What I'm going to do now is just get the work will continue to try and create a bit of space for us to work in and start collecting. Obviously, having the truck pull these is a massive help. Hopefully, it can do it when they're full. But it's not got far to go, so even if it does struggle a little bit, it's going to be worth it. So there's going to be a lot of back and forth. What I'll do is I'll jump to when we're actually picking up the sugar beet. Actually, look. While we're we'll just stop here. So, to be fair, like I say, we're buying the worker a little bit of time. So sugar beet, it's all on the down low. April. So I'm actually waiting until January for the best price. Little bit awkward, obviously. We're trying to get together as much as we can, but we'll see what we come out with, and we'll see what money we get, or we can get. maybe if we can get some decent sort of grass equipment out of it. That worker is flying, which is nice. So what I'll do, I'll put this towards the bottom. See, we've got to pick all this up. I mean, I'm not moaning at all. There's little bits that I've missed there, but we can come and pick that up after. That's just because I haven't made the field straight at all, nothing to do with the worker. So I'll park this actually over here. Turn that off. That's a lot of sugar beet. Oh, this can take ages. Actually, so if we go 313 is the highest. I mean, train yard is 323 now, so I could still sell it there and make more money than it was there. I think we're selling it as we're going, which is even better for me. So I will see you when we are loading the trailers.
Bumping out of the bar. Yeah, we're on the boat. We're feeling fine. Drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up. We're coming down. Here's the feeling, alright. It's a hell of a time. We're on the boat. We're killing time. In our own honky tonk, meet the big blue sky. We live it up. We got it down. Here's the feeling, alright. It's a hell of a time. I'm falling for a small town girl. So kiss me.
Hello folks, we're back and we're having a slight issue. As you can probably see, this bucket isn't really picking up a great deal, and it's a bit front heavy with the sugar beeting. So I mean, don't get me wrong, when it does pick up, it picks up a load. It doesn't fill the full 2,000 litres either. So I'm thinking, unfortunately, we're gonna have to. Cause this is not picking up anything there now, and I'm thinking even if the bucket is a little bit smaller, we can still pick more up quickly. So I'll get this as full as possible, and I'm driving over the sugar beet and everything, just trying to get this filled. I don't know if you've noticed as well, when sort of it pushes stuff, so it pushed a few things into like a pile. Just a bit of a pain in the bum. So I think what we're going to do is probably drop to a smaller bucket just all round, because I can do is pull that a bit closer. Up. I mean, in regards to the amount we're getting, obviously it's phenomenal. Absolutely brilliant. I'm gonna keep the bucket. Just to see if it's because it's sugar beet, because it's still gonna have purpose going forward, 100%. So I'll turn that off, and then we can back in the store. skid steer tools. I mean, that's 4,000 for 1,200 litres. That's no. Avant 600. That's no good. 3,000. That's a bit pricey. So that's the one we'll come with it, and that's the one we're sort of struggling with. I don't know if we'd be able to put like a front loader tools on there, maybe. Actually, if we go to our garage combinations, see if it gives us anything else. No, not really. There's bale, I dump bucket. Right, let's hopefully see if this works better. So I will see you when we are yeah, sorry, miles away there. I will see you when we're picking the sugar beet up again.
I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank, cranking up the radio, playing old Hank. It ain't that long till I'm back at the farm. I'm rolling up the truck, down at the dock. It's time to do some cruising, baby, get a little stuck. It's a Saturday joyride, Percy Beach is the spot. We're on a boat, we're feeling fine. Drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up, we're coming down. There's a party on the water, it's a hell of a time. We're on a boat, we're killing time. In our own honky tonk with a bottle of wine. We're going up, we're coming down. Cheers to feeling alright, it's a hell of a time. Yeah, we're chilling out here, ladies in the beer, their feet in the water, top disappears, drinking Malibu Patron, or a beer in a cup. We all get to dance and I get to chancing, kissing that country girl, romancing, a whole lot of love, bumping out of the bar. Yeah, we're on a boat, we're feeling fine.
Our first full load done. 20,060 litres. Let's just have a quick look. Tip side left. So hopefully this tips, because he's pulling it really well. So yes, it does. Nice. This the truck and the little John Deere. For some reason he stopped doing it. But the truck and the little John Deere at the minute are MVPs of this series. MVPs fully. I probably could tip it at the back as well, but was trying to sort of get a sugar beet, 20,000 litres. So that's at that price, 322. The probably thing I'm slightly worried about is at the train, do we need to? Load it manually? I think we do, you know. So that might be that we're ruling out the train. We can have a look. But even let's actually have a look. So 223 per 1,000 litre. So that's sort of 4,500 we've got so far. And we've still got all that to go. Right. Plenty of work for me to be getting on with. I've got a plan to try and cut down on a bit of time. We'll see if it works. The back of the truck's just been put down by me, I think, when I was swapping the sides, but fine. Yeah, what I'm thinking of doing, as you can see, I was sort of pushing things in up. I'm thinking about actually just get that lowered. We'll see if it works. But I'll just give you a. If it works, I'll put it on camera. If not, you won't see it. But I'm on about sort of doing that. And making an absolute massive pile there. So get these. And just keep pushing. But also come from the other side as well, so sort of go a bit further. And if I can get it pretty much right outside the truck, it cuts down on the travel time. Let's get these pushed again. It might work, might not, might be absolute dog poo. Nearly swore properly then, but I'm trying not to. Got on a bit of a glitch there. Let's pick that up. See, if I push everything, then I want to do is push it a little bit closer to the truck as well, so from the other side. So rather than make like a strip of it, make a pile. I think the bucket's angled a little bit low there. Maybe. So, right folks, I am going to get cracking on with this. As you can see, we've got a long way to go. I think we're going to hit 100,000 litres. I hope we hit 100,000 litres. But I will see you again as we're closing in on the end. Hello, we're back. It's been seconds for you, it's been quite a while for me. I think I filmed these over 3 days. to get the sugar beet up. That's a bit low, innit? And harvested. I missed a bit. I've done it, so I might as well do it. Done. So, bit too quick. So yeah, 2.5 hours exactly use on the Bobcat. This has just gone up. So it's been a while. But we're there, and I've been thinking. I've had a lot of time to think, and I think. Oh, Mr. Trailer. What's an idiot? I was not picking that up. I think we've picked everything up. But yeah, sorry. Got distracted by my idiocy. I think we are gonna buy a biogas plant. There is like odd little plants I've missed, but for the sake of like 7-8 litres or whatever it's gonna be, I'm not gonna fetch it. I'll cut across this field now because it's dead. Well, not dead obviously, but it's not in use at the minute. So the biogas plant is actually 20,000, and I'm thinking we take all the sugar beet. And then hopefully the sale of the digestate and more importantly methane will give us a nice lump sum overnight. Let's get that emptied. It's empty. We have got 128,382 litres of sugar beet, which we're gonna hopefully turn into a lot of money. I did, as you can see, turn the time down to half time because I didn't literally know how long it was gonna take me. But what I'm going to do for and I should have probably left it at sort of 5. Should have been easy on, but I didn't. So after that long slog, I think this is the best time to end this episode. We will jump back in. It might be carrying on from April. Might be a little bit later. I will see you soon though. So thanks for watching. Bye.